The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
I got us. It is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Not for long.
I'm hearing reports he looks different from the briefing shots. Something about a new suit. Arkham Knight said he'd do that. You saw the projected numbers. Once the full force is deployed and operational, he doesn't stand a chance.
Dark Knight Detective. Is there a reason you're avoiding the trial beneath Gotham Casino? Don't tell me. I know. You're afraid. Afraid of being beaten. Afraid of humiliation. It might help, Detective, if you tried to think of it less like a failure and more like a sacrifice of yourself. To me.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Gonna have some fun with you, Batman! Smash his face in!
This is Falcon 3. We have eyes on a burning bat symbol on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. Over.
Your kind don't belong in this city anymore. This is our town now. Ain't no reasoning with the crazy ones. They ain't in it for the money. They're just like killing for the fun of it. Let's just make sure we watch each other's backs. It's funny. My old lady used to pray I wouldn't end up in jail. Guess he never listened, huh? It's Batman! What's fighting? like up there, chicken? Get down here and fight! He's too chicken to face me. I knew you were too chicken to come down here and fight me. Stay up there all night for all I care. Why are you hiding up there, Batman? Always knew you were too chicken to face me. Get down here and prove me wrong. What's up? Scared to come down here? Go on, run, hide. We'll find you. Come down here, Bat. Fight me like a man. Scared to fight me, Bat? Get down here. Chicken to fight me like a man, Batman. Figures. We all know you prefer hiding in the dark. Keep hiding up there. We'll still get you. Manchcar don't stand a chance against all these tanks. So, Riddler back to Cat, did he? Oh, we'll regret.
I'm in control. This is Falcon 4. We have a positive on one of the missing firefighters. He's being held in the Grand Avenue area. Over.
No way Scarecrow's ever gonna detonate those bombs. It's a bluff. He needs us.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's callous knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others. Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weirs.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this. The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
That was real brave. The old man saving you like that. Yeah. It almost brought a tear to my eye. Shame it was for nothing. Please.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Did you grow up here? Me? No, I'm a Bloodhaven kid. Same difference. Yeah? Walk into a Bloodhaven bar and say that.
I'll need the Batmobile before taking on Valentine. The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
They're finished, and Gotham's finished too.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Oh man, how'd I end up here? A hired gun hunting a hero. Focus on the money. It helps, I won't lie.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
So much for an easy up. The city was supposed to be covered in gas by now.
I'll need the Batmobile before taking on Valentine. The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area. I'll need the Batmobile before taking on Valentine.
I saw him! Call it in! Batman doesn't actually have wings, you freaking idiot. And he doesn't... What'd you say? Screech? So what? Gotham City just happens to be home to Batman and the giant flying bat? Come on!
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area. Riddler's trial's in Kingston. He's been toying with me so far, enjoying the sense of control. I doubt he'll be playing games much longer.
Heaven knows how his insanity has manifested itself this time.
Why'd we bring all these cities in on the op? That Riddle guy, the Brit, wild cards, all of them. This is state-of-the-art tech, gentlemen. You won't know what's hidden. You hear about Riddler? He's gone crazy. Crazier than usual, anyway. Look out! It's Batman! Where are the others? What have you done with them? Your concern is that. What if I were you? I'd do a bit more.
Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. To the next one. The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel. You can't do it, can you? Does this mean I won? Yes, I won! It feels empty, hollow. Too soon. Look, just hit this switch and I'll adjust the difficulty of the challenge to kindergarten level.
I can't leave until I've helped Selina choose her key.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
Okay. Time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Let's see what Nightwing's got on North refrigeration. If I find Penguin, I'll find the Arkham Knight.
Indeed, sir. Master Grayson confirmed he'll meet you on the building overlooking the Ranelagh ferry terminal.
still lurking around on rooftops.
You shouldn't have come here. Not tonight.
Look, are you kidding me? When I heard about Barb...
North Refrigeration. Tell me what you know.
Penguin's using freezer trucks to smuggle weapons out of Bloodhaven. Now, I think he's stockpiling arms right here in Gotham. The question is where.
Cobblepot's the best lead we have on Barbara. I need to find that weapons cache. If I can intercept one of his trucks, it'll lead me right to him.
I can disable enemy weapons. Disruptor sabotage ammo. I've only got 3 shots. I should pick my targets wisely.
The crate's electrified now. Anyone trying to resupply is in for a shock.
That disabled the firearm. If I use the disruptor again, it will explode when fired, knocking out the user and flooring anyone nearby. Equipment sabotaged. Time to introduce myself.
So seeing how we're now friends, what's it like working for Ted?
Let's see. A truck full of weapons and explosives. I can use the disruptor's tracker ammo to tag the vehicle and follow it across Gotham. Now I just need to give them a little motivation to lead me back to their hideout.
What did you forget?
No, no, no! It's Batman! Get the hell out of here!
Subtlety works. Every time. If I stick to the rooftops, I'll be able to follow them right back to Penguin's weapons cache. The vehicle tracker will remain locked, even through buildings, as long as I keep the target in view and within range.
What the hell are you doing? Are you trying to kill us? Batman, we need to get out of here! Where are we going? Back to the lockup. Are you stupid? That'll lead him right back to Cobblepot. So what do I do? Just keep driving. Maybe we can lose him. You see him? I'm driving here. Okay, I can't see him. You think we lost him? How do I know? Keep looking. We gotta be sure before we head back. Scarecrow's supposed to be dealing with the damn bag. We lost him. Thank God. Head back to the hideout before he finds us again. We did it! We actually did it! Screw Batman. He's overrated. Couldn't even keep up with this in this piece of crap.
They led me straight to Penguin's weapons cache.
Scared him off.
Yeah, right. Get your ass in there. The boss wants to talk. He said don't be late.
The shutter door is locked. I should find another way inside. The roof is heavily protected. That's the weak point.
How come we're stuck up here while the boss holds his meeting?
I guess he wants the place kept safe. From who?
this guy's hurt. I'll keep watch. Not again. Keep it together. I'm scared. That ain't helping the situation. What if we surrendered? You can't. Not with him. He ain't getting up. Keep moving. We need the one penguin.
There's no time. Just watch yourself. We ain't screwing this up.
What?
I don't like this.
The area is secured. Time to pay Cobblepot a visit.
I sure hope the vet died in that explosion.
Come on, do something. You're making me...
What do we do about the van?
Batman. Don't worry about Batman. He's about to become extinct.
Yeah, we lost him. He's nothing.
You see, I told you. He couldn't even keep up with you. Shh.
This is gonna be great. He doesn't even know you're here. Come on. Look or something.
The Arkham Knight, Barbara Gordon. Tell me where they are.
So that's who we had. The commissioner's little girl.
I'll break every bone in your body, Cobblepot.
They were going to see some geezer called Simon Stagg. I think he runs a pharmaceutical company or something.
Do not lie to me.
I'm not. I swear. They said he's about to leave Gotham. Those airships over the West River, it belonged to him.
Put him down. We'll shoot, Bat.
Won't do you any good. Scarecrow's gonna break you. You are going down, Batman.
Hold him steady, guys. I've been working on my swing. Watch and learn. Gonna knock his head right out of the...
This is you handling it, right? Now, don't worry. You can thank me later.
Shane, son of a bitch.
You're staying now. Don't worry, Nightwing. This... Let's go.
Hey, Batman, catch.
You want to make it a competition?
Hope you're done with walking, Nightwing.
We're gonna make this real painful. Smash it. I'll make it. I'll try not to make you look too bad. Where do you want me to hit first? Little help?
We can't let any of these weapons get onto the street.
This cache needs to be destroyed.
Bruce, you need to let me help.
I had it under control. I told you, I need you back in Bloodhaven.
No, Scarecrow, these weapons, this all affects Bloodhaven too. The best place for me is here. Look, with the amount of weapons Penguin has been running into Gotham, this cannot be everything.
He must have other caches in the city. Search this place for evidence. It should help us locate more of Penguin's refrigeration trucks.
What a way. Let's put him out of business, eh?
I need to shut the vault door first. Contain the blast.
He only puts it on to sound scary. Please, what are you doing? Bats, come on. Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want the laundry done? I'll do it. Help out, Alfred. You got it. I wouldn't like to be that guy.
Alfred, find out everything you can about Simon Stagg.
The pharmaceutical magnate? Of course, sir.
Now, what have we got here? A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps.
Guards! Open fire! Shoot everything! Now!
I need to find somewhere I can get a clear shot to take out the militia ambush.
Did we get him? I don't know. I think so. Go and check. Find the body. No. You go. You said you hit him. Well, I made a mistake. It was definitely you. You're the sniper. You're more of a close-range fighter. Since when? Since now. So what? We just wait and see what happens? He's probably dead anyway. Of course he is. We're professionals. He didn't stand a chance. Exactly. We should just go collect the check and head out of this damn city. Can't wait. I hate this place. It's always raining and it stinks.
Oh, personally, I would have used live rounds.
Alfred, what do you have on Simon Stagg?
Now, let's see. CEO of Stagg Enterprises, a company that specializes...
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll go in on foot and stick to the rooftops. Find me the